what every Russian schoolboy knows.
Good time of day to all of you, my chess friends here on the Internet Chess Club. This is Grandmaster Yermolinsky. What every Russian schoolboy knows. Continuing my series on linking the French and the Caro, two different and yet somewhat related openings. In the previous two videos, I told you a story of my attempted comeback in this line, right, against advanced Caro to play c5. Yeah, and told you how I struggled a little bit on the black side of this. Obviously, e5 has been kind of thorn on my side, really, as far as white's replies against the Caro. Somehow, that was always the toughest for me. But I continue on working, and I showed you games from that match in the World Cup 3 years ago between Peter Svidler and Dmitry Andreikin. Andreikin's play inspired me to give it another try. So basically, this is what you do. Strangely, maybe not so strangely. I mean, when you struggle in a particular opening and you stop playing it for a while because the results are not there. You can still get back to it, but for that you have to almost start from the beginning. Find games by a good player who plays it, and try to rediscover, your passion for this line. And Andreikin's games certainly served the purpose for me in that way. And last year, I finally got a chance to try it. Well, the reason it took me so long was just because I'm not really that active anymore, and hopefully it will change in the future. But I had to wait a long time before I got a chance to play it. So the game was played in the Belgrade Trophy tournament. The tournament I cannot really count among my best results, and for a number of reasons, and this game included, of course. But hey, part of getting on the comeback trail, I traveled to Serbia, and I liked the tournament. Well, now this is the game from round 7, so I was kind of struggling, and already by that time I don't think I was in contention for top places anymore. But still, with 3 more games to go, I had chances to improve my tournament situation. And my opponent, a 22-45 player, Nebojša Djokic, not really familiar with his chess, but I saw that early in the tournament, my friend Grandmaster Suat Atavek, who basically invited me to the tournament, played against Nebojša, and he had a good game on this line, and I thought, let me just repeat it. Yeah. So I played c5. Now knight f3. In that game, so bishop g4. Now that's inspired by Andreikin. You probably remember my struggles against Lazara Bruson with the move knight c6. White energetically meets it with c4. Yeah. I actually didn't think this would happen coming back to that game, because I thought white only plays like this when the black bishop comes out to f5. It turns out that he can play c4 here. Well, it's logical in some ways for white to play like this, because black did spend extra tempo on moving his c-pawn forward. But this time I didn't want to repeat this, and inspired by Andreikin's chess, I played bishop g4. So, once again, the idea of c5 is trying to get this improved French. Improved French not only in the sense that the bishop is outside of the pawn chain, black will play e6 later, but also in the sense that bishop comes and pins that knight on f3, therefore increasing the pressure against d4. And indeed, if white plays c3, then black is totally fine. I'm absolutely convinced.